Alright, I'm back and the stream should be working a lot better now. Currently streaming at 720p at 30 frames per second, so the impact on my graphics unit here is a lot better, running 30 FPS instead of the 20, so that's a 10 FPS boost from downscaling to 720. I'm not sure if 720 is a good idea, but for performance, I think it's worth the sacrifice for the ATC. If you're just joining in, we are currently cruising at flight level 370, and we're about, I would say, almost halfway there on our flight to New York. So sun's setting at the moment, so the city lights and the view should be quite spectacular, so just enjoy that for the rest of the cruise, I guess. And I'll be back shortly.
Right, down traffic at Eva, November 793 Gulf Sierra, type 747, heavy taxi at runway 23, right for departure, Radio Foxtrot.
It's getting a little too dark here for for night views. Once it gets a little bit more darker, I'll probably switch back into the cockpit. Might as well just check our instruments while we're here. So far so good. We have a total of 10,600 kilograms of fuel left, so that is okay. Nothing abnormal so far. Seatbelt signs off. Lights are all normal. Weather seems to be pretty okay all throughout our flight to New York. We're at flight level 370 now, cruising at a Mach speed of 0.81. The plane slightly higher above us, but that should be no factor. He's all the way on our right, about 2,000 feet. No, actually 20,000. 2,000? Yeah, 2,000 feet above us. We're currently in the Washington airspace. We'll continue flying north all the way up to New York. Pretty peaceful tonight and pretty empty too. Hopefully we get some ATC coverage when we get to New York. I mean it's a Saturday night, so I'm not surprised if nobody's online, but hopefully you get some people. Checking in on our estimated time here at JFK is 0142 Zulu. Currently it's 0059, so we're about 42 minutes away from touching down at New York Kennedy Airport. And we'll have about 77,000 kilograms of fuel left. In about at 0116 Zulu, we will be actually descending. So currently 0059, about 16 minutes. We'll start bringing the airplane down. Since we're at 37,000 feet, it will kind of take a while for us to get all the way down to the ground. So plus we're a heavy aircraft, so descent should be fairly early. Last I checked, currently New York Center is offline, but we might be able to actually pick up the New York approach once we arrive, so at least we have a sense of which runways are cleared for landing in New York. Well, my flight attendant's calling me.
I suggest turning on the fasten seatbelt sign.
Alright. You're going through some turbulence, eh? Yeah. Approaching our top of descent soon, in about 5 minutes, I'd say. Yeah, in about 5 minutes. My ND shows that we have a plane right below us here, 1,000 feet below, which actually is not a good thing. I'm trying to find myself on a bigger map here, but I couldn't seem to. Oh. Should be okay if we keep our 10,000 feet. Oh my god, he's right there. Whoa, he's gonna fly past us. Like 1,000 feet below us. That is insane. Well, technically we're not allowed to do that. I think the clearance was one. No, I think it's fine. Was it the vertical separation was, I think, 1,000 feet, and the horizontal separation was 5,000. No, 10. Was it 5 miles or 10 miles? I forgot to look it up again. Hold on. Let's see, separation standards. It's 1,000 feet as the minimum, and lateral separation is 15 nautical miles. Okay, so that was legal. Technically, was legal to have a plane like fly 1,000 feet right below you. We're getting closer to New York here. Currently, Salisbury, Dover. we were. We're about I would say. Hold on, let me just check on our top descent here. Yeah, we're about to approach our top of descent in about 4 minutes, 3 minutes actually. So we're gonna take a look at our charts now. So we're gonna climb in this way, and we're gonna intercept the SIE VOR right about there, and then we'll continue on Boaton, Hogs, Pans, Cars, and Cameron. So it says here, Hogs, expect to cross Hogs at flight level 180, or lowest usable flight altitude. So legs, Hogs is set at 16 currently, 16,000. Oh, actually not that. Whoops, my bad. This is not an Airbus. Check our route data here. Okay, I'm gonna cross Hawks at flight level 180. So the FMC is gonna plan that. And we're gonna continue on Pans, Cars, and expect to cross Cameron at 250 at 11,000 feet. So we're just gonna put that in as well. Next page, Cameron, we're expecting Cameron at 250 knots, 11,000 feet. There we go. Approaching our top of the descent soon, so we're gonna lower our altitude to actually 110, because that's our final when we get to Cameron. So if we check on our descent page, it says at Hawks we'll hit flight level 180, and then we'll continue from there. Since we're in VNAV, the plane will start descending itself once we touch our top of descent here at RADS. The JFK 8 is, let's just bring that up here. Airport info. JFK 8 is on the chart is 128.725, which checks out with VATSIM. 128.725. It's pretty bumpy. 128.725 VHF. Right.
Temperature 25. Nope. Altimeter 3001.
3001.
Use ILS runway 22 left.
22 left approach.
Departing runway 22 right. Area navigation GPSV runway 13 left. Bird activity vicinity airport. Numerous cranes operating at Kennedy.
I'm gonna kill that discontinuity there. I had Rossley in. So we're flying Sierra India Echo straight into Rossley Zelpo. Oh wait, no. I have to click on Cameron 4. Oh, let's do 2. That makes more sense.
Visibility 10. 25 south Cameron. Temperature 25. 2.22. Altimeter 3001. Approach and use ILS runway 22 left. Departing runway 22 right. Area navigation GPSV runway 13 left. Bird activity vicinity airport. Numerous cranes operating at Kennedy. Operate transponder on most Charlie Uncle taxiways and runways. Greenwinkle runway.
I suggest turning on the front.
Seatbelt signs on, and we are descending. Just hit our top of descent point. That means I'm going to quickly switch our current status to descent. So flying in Sierra India Echo, Boeing, Hawks, Pants, and Cameron, and we're flying to Rossley, Zelpo, 22 left. So I'm gonna bring up the 22 left charts here. ILS runway 22 left. ILS runway 22 left. We can get Zelpo. If Rossley, Zelpo, Sagel, Nerton. Since we're coming in this way, we can get the Nerton transition actually. So we're taking the Sagel Detki. Let me check if that's available for us. Yeah, Nerton, Sagel, Detki, Haybut, and we have Lefter, Leifer, and we get Rossley and Zelpo. So we'll come in this way, which will help our routing a lot better. Just gonna check here. Boatin' Hogs. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Pants, Cars, Cameron, Nerton, and continue Sagel, Detki, Haybut, Leifer, and Rossley. To land at runway 22 left. We're approaching Sierra India Tango, our CL VR. Our top of descent has been pushed back slightly. That's why we're stopping here, but no worries. Oh, also I need to every time I have to do this. Flight level 180 at Hogs. 11,000 feet at Cameron. New York approach today is 128.1. It's gonna bring us down to New York. Yep, New York approach 128.125 actually. Not sure if VATSIM runs the 125 or the 1. Yeah, it's the 128.125 approach. Put that on standby. And we're gonna contact them once we get somewhere close past Hogs and Cameron. Contact them there. And we're gonna try to pick up the ATIS code
3001.
3001.
ILS runway 22 left. Departing runway 22 right. Area navigation GPS V runway 13 left. Bird activity vicinity airport. Numerous cranes operating at Kennedy. Operate transponder on most Charlie Uncle taxiways and runways. Read Michael runway hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Lima.
It's information Lima current at JFK. To let them know we have Lima 2.
Kennedy Airport 8 is information Lima 0051 Zulu. West 170 and 5. Visibility 10. 25 South Cameron. Temperature 25. 2.22. Altimeter 3001. Approach and use ILS runway 22 left. Departing runway 22 right. Area navigation GPS V runway 13 left. Bird activity vicinity airport. Numerous cranes operating at Kennedy. Operate transponder on most Charlie Uncle taxiways and runways. Read Michael runway hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Lima.
24,000 feet, or level 240. So once we pass Cameron, we will go to Newton. So here and then Sagel, Detke, Hapen, Leifer. And we're planning to get Rossley at 3,000 feet or above. And Zelpo at 1,800 feet to pick up the glide slope here. Our decision height today is 200, which is already set and ready. About 20 minutes to touchdown. Totally forgot to turn the anti-ice when we were up there, but it should be okay since there was no rain or any liquid that will potentially cause ice. Alright, we're at flight level 180. We're gonna switch to our altimeter 3001 to match with the JFK altimeter down on the ground. I'm gonna go over to
United 1411.
the approach control.
Alright, JetBlue 37, what taxiway do you need to enter to your round tonight?
I'm on Zulu. You tell me where you want me for JetBlue 37.
Yes, sir. What taxiway do you need to enter to your round? You have two options if you're going to the JetBlue gate. Is it Delta Alpha or Foxtrot? Which one?
Let's go Delta JetBlue 37.
JetBlue 37, hotel?
I'm going all the way down on Zulu. I thought that's where you wanted me for JetBlue 37.
Yes, sir. No problem. Just get a question. What taxiway do you need to enter to your round? You have two options for JetBlue, Delta Alpha or Foxtrot. What is your gate?
Foxtrot, JetBlue 37.
JetBlue 37, Zulu, Foxtrot, cross runway 22 right at Zulu. Remain disrupted.
Roger, we'll cross 22 right on Zulu. And roll away this frequency, JetBlue 37.
United 1411, right turn 130. 130 on the head? Yeah, 1411.
Coming to Terminal 4, that's where that's where Delta parks at JFK. So we're gonna look up parking gates, Terminal 4. Pick like ramp somewhere on this side of the B concourse, I guess. I mean Alpha concourse is fine too, but hey. Alright, let's see where we're at now.
Down to 3,000 at 1411.
Alright, approach JetBlue 37. I'm on Foxtrot now. Do I continue on Foxtrot? Where do you want me?
Foxtrot to a ramp. Have a good night. Friend with JetBlue.
Roger, you didn't say that earlier, but Foxtrot to the ramp, JetBlue 37.
United 1411, 7 miles from TT Borough, turn right heading 190, maintain 3 until established, clear for all 190.
Alright, bring the music down, we're approaching now.
Nice job. Thank you, man.
And we're gonna wait till about almost 11,000 feet. We're just gonna let them know we're gonna cross Cameron 11,000 feet, 250 knots. 250 knots. Oh, just gotta contact me. And New York approach, good evening, Delta 272, having a Cameron for arrival. We're crossing Cameron at 11,000 feet.
Delta 272, New York approach, radar contact, expect KATL-KJFK left, altimeter 3001, flight heading 040, better for approach.
Roger, altimeter 3001, expect the ILS 22 left and 040 for Delta 272. Flying 27040 now, and we're expecting vectors. So we don't need this chart anymore, I guess.
22 left here.
Alright, 22 left, clear 29, 14 left.
Okay, slowing down by maintaining altitude. And we're gonna switch our
Have a great night, unit time.
to arrival now, our status. Track acquired, we're actually good for now, since we're having vectors. Alright, descent checklist sending up to you set. ICAS messages recall. We don't need that, so it's good. Installed in.
202 is going to maintain 8,000.
Down to 8,000 for Delta 272. 8,000 feet. ILS radios. Our ILS frequency today is 110.9. And the course is 224. Alright. Radio's tuned. Landing flaps are selected in the FMS. Yes, we are. VREF speeds, we have it. Decision height reference we set to 200, which is over here, 200. Auto brake set to 2. Descent checklist complete. (10,000 feet) landing lights on. Wing lights on. Confirm seatbelt signs on. Now runway terminal lights can come on as well. Gonna slightly dim our cabin lights here for landing. We're currently flying like a downwind direction, 040. We have the airfield in sight. That is JFK Airport right there. We're approaching 8,000 feet.
Operation, this is American 2201 with information limit JFK ready to taxi. American 2201, you depart to runway 22 right, that should be left on Alpha. Sorry, left on Bravo, Echo, and cross runway 31 right at Echo, altimeter 3001. Alright, that's a left on Bravo, Echo, and then cross 31 right, and that's for American 2201. I'm boy 3940, ready to go?
Ready to go, 1.39.
Number 3940, fly runway heading, wind 170 at 10, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, 22 right, 1.39.
Whoa, turbulence. What was that?
Rotate 1411, hold short, 22 right.
United 1411, cross 22 right, Charlie, turn right on Bravo. What?
We're going through clouds now.
Charlie 108.
Visibility is decreased a little,
Romeo Lima to the right.
and that's probably where the
Bravo
turbulence
Lima.
came from.
I missed the Bravo Lima to run across 22 right, United 1411.
Yeah, United 1411, cross 22 right, Charlie, right on Bravo, and Romeo Lima to the right.
Romeo Lima, cross 22 left, Bravo, Romeo Lima to the right, United 1411, see you.
Yeah.
You can pick up the tablet right here. No smoking seatbelt signs. I did turn it on though. Let me reset it again. No smoking and seatbelt signs are on. Wing landing lights on. Altimeter QNH set and cross-checked. Arrival and approach updated and FMC as required. Approach arrival checklist complete. So flying the downwind and expect to turn somewhere around here. Airport elevation is at 13 feet, which is okay. Missed approaches climb up to 500 and left turning 3 to 3000.
3940, New York, show your altitude.
Passing 1200, you're on point 3940.
Number 3940, radar contact, left turn 050, climb and maintain 17000.
Left turn 3, left turn 050, climb and maintain 17000, on point 3940.
We're parking somewhere around there. I guess that's Terminal 4, the Bravo side, that's the Alpha side. As depicted on this chart. Bravo concourse and Alpha concourse. It's New York City right over there.
Delta 272, descend and maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4000 for Delta 272. Down to 4000. And decrease our speed slightly too. Two 220 knots. Set flaps to 5. so we could slow down a little bit.
Delta 272, left turn 360.
Left turning 360. Oh, that was our overspeed alarm. We're gonna get on some spoilers here.
3940, direct correct.
Direct on point 3940.
Just clear out the warning. Okay, we're clear. Let's-
40 to left, right with the change of route. Have a great night.
Type ATC 1411, I'll be back with you on the way up.
Alright, yeah.
$6,000 feet. I'm gonna turn off our weather radar.
Left turn 310, you're gonna maintain 3000.
Right, and left and 310 and down at 3,000 for Delta 272. 3,000 feet and left and heading 310.
Canada 510, your departure. I got your clearance. Ready to copy? Canada 510 here to Toronto Airport via the Kennedy 5 departure. Get a great climb. Maintain relevant scale. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 320, 10 minutes after departure. Depart the frequency with me on squawk 1043.
With 3,000 before Rossley, that's a good thing. Rossley requires 3,000 and above.
I'm Boeing 3940.
Let's slow down a bit more here.
134.7. Have a good night.
134.7, point 3940, connect.
Delta 272, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2,000 for Delta 272.
Our Canada 510, read back correct. Remember, getaway climb out of Kennedy. Runway 2 to right, limit current, altimeter 3001. Apply for that.
The Arma speed brakes here. I'm gonna deploy it for a bit to slow down to 200. Now we're gonna arm it.
American 2201 holding short of.
Gonna pull the speed down to 175. And I'm gonna set flaps
Getaway climb out of Kennedy.
15.
No, but you can explain it to me. Oh, you should a little bit right turn on departure to take a heading to 215 for 10 miles and then back to 220. You can notice the payment procedure. It's typical procedure from after 9:40 p.m. local time, but no problem. Fly runway heading, wind count runway 2 to right, just take off. Okay, I can follow the procedure if you want. You said right to 215 for 10 minutes and then to 220? Yeah, it's 215, 5 miles, then 220. Okay, we can do that. That's no problem for American 2201. American 2201, thank you. Getaway climb, wind count runway 2 to right, just take off. Roger that. 2 right clear for takeoff, and we're holding for 5,000 initial climb, right? Affirmative. Delta 272, 6 miles on starboard, left turn, 250, maintain 2 on the established, airport LS 2 to left.
Roger, left turn 250 and maintain 2002 established, clear for LS22 left for Delta 272.
Delta 272, probably you're going to be overshoot the localizer, right? The breeze low. Make a left turn to 200 to join.
Roger, 200 and we'll try to pick up localizer and let you know when we're established for Delta 272.
Delta 272, sorry, bye.
Already saw that.
You can approach Cherokee 829 Alpha at Farmingdale Airport, requesting taxi to the active with information Lima. November 8 Alpha, New York bar approach, hello, runway 19.
Not sure why the pull-up alarm went off there. Scared me a little bit. I thought we were hitting some terrain there. We'll maintain 2,000 feet, which we are now.
Runway 19er.
And set our flaps to 30.
Affirmative, altimeter 3001, runway 19.
Flaps 20, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna set our flaps to 20.
Altimeter 3001, cross runway, taxi, runway 19er. Cross runway 14.
22 left in sight.
Nano Alpha.
November 8 and Alpha. It's a part and work, right?
Can you say again?
Yes, it's a part and work.
What is it? It's working?
Yeah, it's a part and work. Do you want a part and? Remaining departing?
No, I will take a southeast departure.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, you're clear the approach. We're gonna click on approach.
Give me a second, I have to give you squawk.
Gotcha, I'll let you know next time.
American 2201, yeah, your departure. Say altitude limit.
We have it, so we're gonna set our go around to 3,000 feet.
Departure, radar contact, left turn 050, climb and maintain 17 south.
Left to 050 up to 17,000 American 2201.
Alright, November the 9th Alpha, New York. I need your aircraft type, I need your arrival airport, and I need your planned cruise altitude.
Flaps 25.
I'll just be heading to the southeast departure area
Clear
for
down.
the student practice. That's all I got.
Alright, no problem. What aircraft type?
I'm flying a Cherokee.
Flaps 25 set. Flaps 30.
Cherokee Warrior 2.
The Alpha 28.
8290 Alpha.
Alright, and to ignite, do you have any plan VFR altitude to maintain in the south?
No, I'll be going up and down. I will maintain VFR.
Alright, November 82, Ignite Alpha Roger, do me a favor.
Alright, just waiting for landing clearance.
0365.
1,000.
Checked.
Squad 0365 for 829 Alpha.
Delta 272, wind 180 at 10, runway 22 left, clear to none.
Clear to land runway 22 left for Delta 272. Oh no, we're gonna disconnect again, are we? That is not good.
Approach for American 2201, was that a heading to 070?
20 FPS sucks. There's a likelihood we're going to disconnect again. We're just going to contact them once we're vacated off the ground, I guess. Autopilot disabled, my airplane.
500.
Checked.
American 2201,
Continue.
direct verdict.
Direct verdict, American 2201.
American
100.
2201, thank you. Contact Boston 134.7. Have a great night. See you next time.
30. 20.
Over to Boston, 134.7. Appreciate the help, American 2201.
And speed brakes up, reversers active, decelerate.
Kennedy approach, American 1199.
And 60 knots, reversers go off.
Point,
Manual braking.
American 1199, New York approach, Squawk Island.
Then lights can go off. Taxi light can come on. Wing lights doesn't go off. We're exiting here.
Radar contact, fly headed 040, vector LS, runway 22 left.
Flaps up.
Altimeter 3001,
Speed brake up.
maintain 1000.
040 on the heading 1000 and the altimeter, I'll get it.
Altimeter 3001, expect around with 22 left.
22 left and 3001, thank you, American 1199.
And I approach Delta 272, vacated on Juliet.
Delta 272, welcome to Kennedy, taxi to the ramp. I suppose you're going to Terminal 4, correct?
Affirmative for Delta 272.
The Foxtrot, the hotel, which one?
Delta 272, we're on Juliet now, so we could just cross runway 22 right and go straight onto Terminal 4.
Alright, perfect. Perfect. So they're gonna be Juliet Alpha, Alpha, right on Kilo Foxtrot, and cross on with Juliet right.
Roger, Juliet. Could you repeat the instruction for me, please? Delta 272. Sorry about that.
Juliet Alpha, Kilo Foxtrot, cross on with 22 right.
Perfect. Juliet Alpha Kilo Foxtrot, cross runway 22 right for Delta 272. Heavy, thank you.
No problem. Remain with me for now.
Roger that. Alright, Juliet Kilo Alpha. Wait, why are we doing Kilo? Oh, okay, this part of it is Kilo, okay. Alpha and Foxtrot. Oh, we're going too fast here. I'm gonna turn off our ILS. Nuclear to cross.
New York approach, Cherokee 8 to the north, number 1, holding on runway 19er. Ready for takeoff.
November 89 Alpha.
Check.
Maintain BFR a little below 1,500. Wind 222 at 6 on with 19er, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, maintain BFR 1500. 8 to the Alpha. Good.
Oh, Kilo Foxtrot is over here. Oh, not that way. Kilo Foxtrot is this one over there. Juliet Alpha Kilo Foxtrot. Oh, Alpha's in L shape. That makes a lot of sense now. Okay, we're gonna start our APU. APU generators on. Our exhaust gas temperature is rising. Kilo Foxtrot is the next right. We're gonna take the next right into Kilo Foxtrot. Can't take any stand over there. No, we can squawk standby for now. We'll take this stand right over here. Stand 3-2. Actually, I can't see, so I'm just gonna turn on taxi lights here.
You depart runway 22 right. That should be left from Bravo, Echo, cross runway 31 right on Echo, altimeter 3001. Okay, no problem. American 1199 heavy, just gonna maintain 8,000.
8,000 American 11.9 or 9 or
Delta 272, from the change approved, have a great night, see you next time.
Thanks for your help for Delta 272. Have a good night.
November 9 and Alpha, you don't need anything from me from now. Remain out of Bravo, be below 1500, frequency change approved, it's supposed to be a fire, maintain BFR. Have a good night.
Frequency approved, we'll maintain out of Bravo airspace.
Alright.
8 to the Alpha, thank you, have a good night.
We have arrived, so I'm just gonna switch over quickly to replay mode and see how we did on our landing. Not too bad, not too bad. It's not very clear because of how dark the airport is currently, but that looks pretty smooth to me. Perfect. So it's gonna switch everything back on here. APU is up and running. We're going to disconnect our generators. And we're gonna turn off engines 1 and 2. Gonna get some lights on here so you can see. All flaps are... oh. Parking brake is set. Shutdown, APU start. We did that before anti-ice could go off actually. Seatbelt signs off. Hydraulic panel center air pump switches off. Left off, right off. Pump switches can go off. Yaw damper off as well. Then a few pump switches can go off. Red anti-collision can go off. And the shutdown checklist is complete. Alright, we made it to JFK in one piece, so that's good. A few issues here and there, but overall that was a pretty good flight. I might do another flight. Let's see who's online here. Toronto's online, so we could do a domestic flight to Montreal, or even do a flight from Malaysia, actually flying on a Unicom since everything's offline there. But Kuala Lumpur ground seems online, so I might do a short flight from Kuala Lumpur to Singapore. Maybe. But anyways, I'll just leave this here, and hope you guys have a good one.